Marriage is supposed to be about trust. About understanding. About growing together through every twist and turn life throws your way. At least, that's what I always believed. For the past 20 years, my wife Lisa and I had built a life together, one filled with laughter, challenges, and 2 incredible kids. Like any long-term marriage, we had our share of ups and downs. Between late nights at work, school events, and the never-ending responsibilities of adulthood, our relationship had shifted. Somewhere along the way, the passion faded. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't dramatic, but it happened. And maybe we both felt it, even if we didn't talk about it. Then one night, Lisa approached me with an idea, something she thought would bring the spark back. She asked if, in bed, she could call me by another man's name. I froze. I didn't know what to say. The request felt odd. Uncomfortable. But Lisa framed it as just a fantasy, something harmless, something to shake things up. I told myself it wasn't a big deal. I didn't want her to feel rejected. So I agreed. That night, the tension in the room was thick, not the kind that came from desire, but the kind that came from uncertainty. We started slow, trying to find that connection again. And then she said it. Not my name. Someone else's. I felt it like a gut punch. She said it again, louder this time, her voice filled with something I hadn't heard in a while, excitement. She was enjoying herself. But all I could feel was a growing knot in my stomach. It wasn't jealousy. I didn't think she was cheating. But something about it was deeply unsettling. Like I wasn't even there anymore. Like I had been replaced. I couldn't say another name back. I just couldn't. The whole thing felt artificial, forced, like I was playing a part in a story I didn't write. I almost couldn't finish, but I pushed through because I didn't want to ruin the moment she was so clearly enjoying. But afterward, lying next to her in the dark, all I felt was disgust. Not toward her, but toward myself, for going along with something that made me feel so wrong. We haven't talked about it since. The morning after was quiet. Awkward. She could tell something was off, but neither of us brought it up. And now I'm stuck, trapped between my love for Lisa and the uncomfortable reality of what happened. I don't know how to tell her that I can't do that again. Because this isn't just about a fantasy. It's about something deeper. About feeling seen, about feeling like I still matter to her, not as a stand-in for someone else, but as myself. I know we need to talk. I know I need to be honest, to set a boundary. I need to tell her that while I'm willing to explore ways to reconnect, this particular path isn't one I can walk down. I need her to understand that my discomfort isn't a rejection of her, it's a line I didn't realize I had until it was crossed. Marriage is about compromise. About understanding each other's desires. But it's also about feeling respected. Feeling wanted for who you are. And right now, I need to find a way to tell my wife that the man I want her to call out for, is the one who's been by her side all along.